Okay, so today we're going to continue with examples 3 and 4 from 11-2. We started yesterday. So example 3. A marketing team compares the ages of a random sample of 30 viewers of 2 popular new shows to decide which product to advertise during each show. During which TV show should the marketing team advertise a product that is targeted at adults aged 20 to 29? Okay, so we have show 1 here, we have show 2. We have 2 histograms. So ages 20 to 29 is what we're looking at. 20 to 29 here, there's no one watching this show between the ages of 20 and 24, so that's kind of a problem. There's 8 people watching between 25 and 29. And then if you look here, 20 to 24, we have 3 people, and then we have 5 people between 25 and 29. So if you add this up, so this is 0 and this is 8, right? 0 between 20 to 24, and then 25 to 29 goes up to 8. So this one's 8. For this one, 20 to 24 is 3, and 25 to 29 is 5. So 3 plus 5 is 8 again. So you might be thinking, well, they're the same. However, even though they are the same, I would say show 2, because that show has a broader appeal. Okay, has a broader appeal. Since nobody's watching between the ages of 20 and 24 here, I wouldn't bother with that. Okay, if the marketing team wants to advertise a product that is targeted at adults, this should say 25 to 34, so just fix that, 25 to 34. Actually, I'll fix it. During which show should they advertise? Okay, so 25 to 34, let's look at this again. So 25 to 34, so 25 to 34, that's here and here. So this one is 8, this one is 10, so that makes a total of 18. And then 25, this is 5, and then this one goes up to, looks like 4. So that makes a total of 9. So definitely show 1 if you're targeting these ages. So show 1, because there are 18 viewers between the ages of 25 and 34. And for show 2, there are only 9. Okay, example 4. Make observations with data displays. Okay, so Nadia collected data from 15 classmates about the number of text messages they send on school days and the number of text messages they send on non-school days. Nadia organized her data in the tables below. How can you use a box plot to compare the data that she collected? So let's just take a glance at these. Average number of texts sent on school days. I'm just taking a glance at all the numbers here. Average numbers of texts sent on non-school days. So you can see that these numbers are quite a bit higher than these numbers. So more texts are sent on non-school days. That's just an observation, okay? Step 1, we're going to create a 5-number summary for each table. So how we're going to do that is, that's all the information you need for a box plot, and you're doing that in the graphing calculator. You're not doing this longhand anymore. It takes too long. You're doing it in the graphing calculator. So you're going to go to Stat, Edit. I'm going to clear out my list, so arrow up, clear, arrow down. Okay, I'm going to enter all of my values. So 14, enter, 17, 4, 19, 8, 23, 19, 9, 22, 15, 18, 26, 0, 25, 16. Then what I'm going to do after I press enter on all those, I'm going to go to stat. I'm going to arrow over to calc. I'm going to press enter on one bar stats. I have to press enter a few more times. You might not have to. Okay, so it's telling me that my mean is 15.666, so basically 15.7. It's telling me I have 15 numbers, which is good, 15 classmates, so I know I didn't miss any. It's telling me I have a min of 0. I have a Q1 of 9. I have a median of 17. I have a Q2 of 22, and I have a max of 26. There's also the IQR, is good to write down as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write for, I'm just going to say school days for this. I'm going to label it school days. I have a min of 0. I have a max of 26. I have Q1 of 9. I have a median of 17. I have Q3, which is 22. And then I'm also going to write my IQR. My IQR is my Q3 minus my Q1, so 22 minus 9, and that's 13. Now, non-school days, so this table, do it on your own, your graphing calculator, to see if you get the same stuff. The min is 0, the max is 80, the Q1 is 40, the median is 50, the Q3 is 60, and IQR is 20. Okay, create a box plot for each table. So let's do school days and then non-school days. With the box plot, we need a big number line. Now the thing with this, so you can really compare them, you need to have the same number line. I can't do this number line by 5s and this number line by 10s. You need to have it all like matching on top of each other so you can see like where your box is in comparison to this box, if that makes sense. So it's gonna seem weird, but I'm actually gonna go by 10s here. 0, and I'm gonna have to go all the way up to 80 because this one goes all the way up to 80. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, and then this one, same thing, make sure it lines up exactly. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So get it as close as you can, okay? Make sure the number lines are super similar. All right. Now, for school days, I had a min of 0, so I'm going to put a dot at 0. I had a max at 26, so I'm going to go to 26, which is, this is 25, so 26 is just a little after that. I had a Q1 of 9, so that's right before here. I had a median of 17, and then I had a Q3 of 22. So connect all of that. That's my box plot for school days. And then for text on non-school days, we have a min of 0 again. We have a max of 80. Q1 is 40. Median is 50. Q3 is 60. Draw the box, connect with the whiskers. Okay, now it says make some observations about the data set. So let's make some observations. Clearly, less texts are sent on school days. If you look at the box plot here, you can see that for non-school days, the Q1 is higher, the median is higher, the Q3 is higher, there's a larger max. So non-school days have a greater range because the max minus the min is greater. They have a greater IQR, median, Q1, Q3, and max. Okay, you can say that the minimum is the same for both. You can make more observations if you want. You don't have to, that's enough. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll assign more problems for you to do. Have a great day.